More of the bullying campaign from the Thai government, as a few weeks ago a Thai fighter jet bombs Cambodia after tensions boil to a breaking point. Of course, Cambodia doesn't have any fighter jets, so it's impossible to retaliate. So this is another bullying tactic used by the Thai government to try and take over land and famous and indigenous Khmer temples from the Cambodians. Let's watch this one, guys. There's a few different videos I have to talk about. Much love to all my Cambodian people, my Khmer people. You will be successful one day in your freedom of your towers. Stay strong. Freedom of your temples is essential to keep your history and culture like we have here in Ireland. This reminds me of the bullying campaign the British did for 800 years towards the Irish people where I live. So stay strong, you will succeed eventually.
Cambodian troops firing into Thailand. Which side shot first, still hotly contested, but there is agreement here that this situation is dangerous and fast-moving. Inside Thailand, images of damage done. The Thai government says the majority of those killed so far have been civilians. Military sites also coming under fire. In Thai border villages, civilians scrambling for cover. Others evacuated to a safer distance, fleeing the largest scale fighting for 15 years.
So yeah, this is the largest that it's been boiling over, the largest, sort of attack in 15 years. And, this is all about the sort of French colonialism map, the border of the Thai-Cambodian area. So, there's kind of just border disputes, guys. Border disputes and temple disputes. Very, very famous temples on the Cambodian side that the Thai want to sort of get back, but they don't, they don't deserve it. From the ICJ, the International Courts of Justice, have ruled that Cambodia own these famous temples. And of course, we saw Vanda a few weeks ago talking about it. Vanda, a legendary Cambodian rapper, my favorite rapper pretty much ever, even more so now that he's standing up for freedom. I mean, it's just, Vanda is just a legend, guys, so.
We heard gunshots, bang, 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 and then the continuous boom, boom sounds of explosions. I turned to my mother and I said, "Oh my God, Mom, get in the car." And we rushed off.
Thailand and Cambodia share a more than 500-mile border, parts of which remain disputed after imprecise demarcation by French colonial authorities in 1907. The most contested area has been towards the east, near the intersection with Laos, relating to claims on the Preah Vihear temple, ruled Cambodian by the International Court of Justice in 1962.
Key fact there, in 1962 it was ruled under Cambodian rule, the Preah Vihear temple.
In 1962. But this flare-up began further west, around Tam Wen Tom temple, where 2 Thai soldiers lost limbs to landmines in recent days. Clashes now erupting at various points along the border, including artillery fire and airstrikes by a Thai F-16 fighter jet.
Also, these Thai soldiers that lost their legs, it's very unfortunate to see anybody getting hurt. But, they're in Cambodian territory, guys. They're in these different territories. Like, they shouldn't be crossing over into different areas. It's crazy.
In Bangkok, Thailand's acting Prime Minister saying talks could only happen once the fighting stopped.
What happened does not constitute a declaration of war. We did not declare war. It's just a clash. We still insist on the principles of peace and non-violence. We will try to talk to each other to solve the problem.
Good.
It's a problem that's
good, exactly. And, the peace talks should keep taking place, guys. There should be peace. It's terrible to see your neighbor fighting with you like this. So peace is always what we want, first and foremost.
It's a problem that's been brewing since a Cambodian soldier was shot by Thai forces in May. Hun Sen, Cambodia's former authoritarian leader, who still holds real power in a country nominally led by his son, visited the border area. Thailand's then Prime Minister, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, made a phone call to him in a bid to lower the temperature, a decision that backfired when he leaked a recording in which she called him uncle and criticised her military, resulting in her suspension from office.
Well, it compounded the situation, and as a result, as we speak at present, many Thais have doubt if the civilian government, which is the Paetongtarn administration, is still in charge of the Thai military, particularly the army.
Cambodia's government has so far not released any casualty figures. It's demanding the border dispute be resolved at the International Court of Justice, something Thailand's long rejected.
Yeah, so, Cambodia wants to go by the International Court of Justice. They talk to Donald Trump, Cambodia doing it above board. They want to do everything above board. Thailand don't want to do that. They don't want to talk. They don't want to do things above board. It's crazy.
What we can say at this time is that the Cambodian army stands firm in its position, 100%, in defending its territory without fear of the Thai invaders.
China's expressed deep concern about the situation. Malaysia, current chair of the ASEAN regional grouping, calling for an immediate ceasefire.
If the violence were to escalate, you might see Beijing stepping up the pressure, because beyond a certain point, there would be knock-on economic consequences. They have huge investments in both Cambodia and Laos, and given how much instability there is around the region and the world right now, the last thing Southeast Asia needs, the last thing China needs, is another violent conflict on its borders.
Thailand's military is 3 times the size of its neighbours, with a 4 times bigger budget and more advanced US weaponry. With so many civilian deaths, there are calls here for more punitive action. Both countries have stepped back from escalations in the past, but this one may yet have further to run.
Mondays.
So since that, guys, it seems like things have sort of died down a little bit, but this is from a week ago. The Cambodian and Thai armed forces showed diplomats at the contested border. Okay, this is Reuters. It's great to see that Cambodia is getting their justice, guys, in a very powerful way. Let's see the diplomats.
The Royal Cambodian Armed Forces abide by the ceasefire. No firing, no movement of troop or patrol, and of course the 3, no adding troop or movement of troop around the border area. And what happened yesterday, starting at about 0800 here, was Thai soldier actually walking in, about 6 to 7 of them, and they actually sit. They come and they just sit there, where we hold this is our territory, this is our sovereignty, and they just come and sit, as shown in this picture.
So they have pictures of Thai soldiers coming, sitting down, relaxing. So it's like an act of war, guys. It's like an invasion, into their country. This is sovereign country. Cambodia is sovereign country. They're in their own area, and these Thai soldiers come over. They ask them to leave. They wouldn't leave. And, then they start a big border dispute. It's like this sort of bullying tactic that they're using. It's like a push and shove then. It's crazy.
And sit, as shown in this picture. We asked them to leave. They will not leave. Until around 1800 last night that they went back. So this is another breach of the ceasefire. And the first case that was happening was at Chomte, Phnom Dacho, where they capture 20 of our soldiers, just like what the commander mentioned. And at the moment, we are asking an immediate release of this soldier, and we are working. The military regional are working together.
So Thailand captured 20 soldiers of Cambodian, and they asked for their immediate release, and they sent one back with just his legs. Okay, so he was murdered, killed in the sort of dispute, and 2 were sent back badly beaten. 1 a 65-year-old soldier, 40-year veteran of the Cambodian military, and there's still 18 soldiers to be released back to Cambodia, but I still think that those 18 soldiers are still not released back to Cambodia from Thailand control.
เป็นหมู่บ้านติดชายแดนนะครับตามปกตินะครับมีผู้รับบริการขณะนั้นประมาณ 4-5 คนนะคะ
เพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วตอนนี้มันเป็นเรื่องของเรากำลังนำเสนอข้อเท็จจริงที่เกิดขึ้นให้สังคมโลกได้รับทราบนะครับเพราะว่าทางฝั่งกัมพูชาเองเนี่ยพยายามที่จะสื่อสารอยู่เหมือนกันแต่ว่าเนื้อหาและความน่าเชื่อถือนั้นไม่ได้เพราะว่าไม่ได้มีข้อเท็จจริงแบบเรานะครับทางฝ่ายไทยเองเนี่ยเราทำทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างเนี่ยโดยพื้นฐานของข้อเท็จจริงแล้วให้เห็นเลยครับผม
So this is Thailand trying to show that their facts are based on truths, but we know the truth, guys. The truth is that, you know. So let's hear what the truths are from the Thai people.
The aftermath, result of attacks by Cambodian forces, which include, fortunately, very sad, include civilian targets. As this is one of the places you see that several Thai citizens lost their lives here, and
so you can see a lot of different soldiers there: Canadian, Pakistani army, and a few probably U.S. as well involvement there. I'm not sure if the U.S. is involved there, but Canadian definitely. Very sad to see, obviously, Thai civilians get killed. You don't want to see that, guys. But that sort of escalation between the two, you know, was started by the Thai soldiers.
Citizens lost their lives here, and this is the reason that why we have to defend ourselves, which we try our best to avoid clashes.
Crazy stuff, guys. So hopefully there's a de-escalation there and there's no more victims of any side. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Much love to the Khmer people. Okay, hopefully you get your sovereignty and your temples back to the rightful owners, like the ICJ has said, like the US has said before. Hopefully they take it to court and they can dispute this in court as well. So I love you all. If you want to help support me, hit the join link underneath the video. For just €3 a month, you can become a member, because the mainstream news will not talk about this. They'll only give one slant of the news, guys, and of course that will be Thai based. That will be Thai sided, which they are not in the correct here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.